been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with
Hey, it's me, Jules. I promise this is the last time you'll have to see me looking exactly like this. Why? Because I'm losing my light and also I'm tired. I need coffee. Starbucks is having a BOGO. I'm totally gonna do that after this. People often ask me, how do I find auditions in my area? And the truth is, there's not a universal answer for that. Every area is different and therefore has different means of finding jobs or listings. It's also different depending on what area you're looking to audition in. Are you looking for film? Are you looking for commercial? Are you looking for voiceover? Are you looking for theater? Are you looking for dance? The most universal answer I can give is an agency. I'm personally not with an agency at the moment because I needed new headshots really badly and I got those taken. But now I am starting such a big long-term project through June, and it's just turned March, that I don't want my first relationship that I have with an agent to be me being unavailable for projects. So I'm going to sign with an agency probably this summer. Agents help you find jobs and then they take a percentage of your pay. So if you book a commercial with Target, they get X out of your salary, usually about 15%. But what a lot of people don't realize is agents are not the only way you can find paid jobs, even if you're not in the union or equity. You can find jobs yourself and still get paid, or just gain experience.
Hey, it's Editing Jules here. I'm watching this video and literally cringing because I apparently don't know how to smile. I must have been in a mood or something because I'm normally a really smiley person and I look like I want to kill someone in that video. So, promise I'm not really like this.
In my area, in Minneapolis, here's how you do that. For theater, we have a website called Minnesota Playlist, and that shows almost every listing for theatrical jobs. Professional, community theater, sometimes even classes, and occasionally something film. I check it every single day, and almost every area has a website just like that. Not the same web address exactly, but a website that lists auditions. The best way to figure that out is to find the people that you know who have similar interests and ask them, or do some research online. The other way to find auditions is to know the theaters in your area. What are the professional theaters? What are the community theaters near you? What are the small hole-in-the-wall theaters near you? Research all of them. Every time you hear someone mention a theater that you haven't heard of, write it down. Notice if you see them posting on your website in your area. If you don't, or even if you do, the ones that you're really interested in, check their websites separately. Sometimes theaters with bigger reputations don't post on the website. Most of them do. In Minnesota, Guthrie does, and that's the theater here with the biggest reputation. Children's Theater Company does. That's a theater with a big reputation. But Chanhassen Dinner Theater, which has a big reputation, never posts on Minnesota Playlist because they're big enough where they feel like they don't have to. People check their website. Researching and informing yourself is the best thing you can do for yourself. And again, ask friends, do they know what the theaters are that don't post? Do they know what the theaters are around you? I've had friends who want to be professionals ask me theaters that they should be looking into and auditioning for, even just for auditioning experience. That's what I did. I took a whole year and a half to just audition at big theaters. It helped me become a great auditioner and to get to know the directors and the companies and what they look for. Every single company is different. No director's the same, no point of view is the same, no artistic vision is the same. So by getting to know, oh, Chanhassen likes this, Guthrie likes this, Stages likes this, Children's likes this, it's really helpful so you don't just feel like you're going in blind when it really matters. And also, who knows, maybe you'll book something. Surprise yourself. Now, film. I know some areas have a website like what Minnesota Playlist is for the theatrical community. For film, Minnesota's not one of those places. The biggest place to find listings in Minnesota is Facebook groups. Feels weird, feels sketchy, but it's true. I am in probably 6, 7, 8 film Facebook groups, and there's job listings, multiple every day. That's the #1 place that I check for listings. There's also groups for dancers, theater, modeling. Modeling's another big one. If you check those groups, that's the #1 places that I find jobs. Every area has Facebook groups for those kinds of jobs too, even if you have a website. I also check websites in my area like Minnesota Film TV. Checking those sites for your area or your Facebook groups in your area is a great way to find jobs. It's also where a lot of student films post. The other thing is there are a lot of broad websites. Some you pay for, some you just pay for more abilities on the site, and some are absolutely free, like Backstage or Cast It Talent is a big one I use. Research, figure out which ones appeal to you. However, I don't recommend using places like Backstage, even Cast It Talent. Most of them need a reel, so until you're experienced and have a reel, it's probably not worth the money to do a national website. And that's how you find auditions in your area. As always, if you have any questions, leave them down below or DM me. I will leave all of my socials in the description as always. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
You keep me